Did you know that dogs have a sense of time? Quite an intriguing way to start a conversation, isn't it? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into the world of our beloved four-legged friends, dogs. Let's kick things off with a fascinating fact that might surprise you. Have you ever noticed how your pooch seems to know exactly when it's time for a walk or meal, or how they start waiting by the door just before you come home? This is not mere coincidence. Studies show that dogs have an innate understanding of time. They can anticipate future events based on past experiences. So when your furry friend starts wagging their tail just as you reach for the leash, it's because they've associated that action with going for a walk. It's a canine clock of sorts ticking away in their heads. Time for fact number 9, prepare to be amazed. Ever wondered why dogs curl up when they sleep? Well, it's time to uncover the mystery behind this adorable canine behavior. This sleeping position, known as the donut, is actually an age-old instinct that traces back to the days when dogs were wild. By curling up, they were able to protect their vital organs from predators while they slept. The curled position also helped them retain body heat, essential for survival in cold climates. Fast forward to the present day, our domestic dogs have inherited this behavior despite living in the comfort of our homes. But there's more to it than just instinct. The curling position also provides a sense of security and comfort. Similar to how a blanket might make us feel safe and warm, curling up does the same for dogs. It's like their own little safety blanket, so the next time you see a dog curled up, you'll know it's more than just a cute sleeping position. Now, on to fact number 8. Dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, but do you know just how extraordinary? Let's dive into the sensational world of our furry friends. You might think your sense of smell is pretty good, but compared to a dog's, it's like comparing a kiddie pool to the Pacific Ocean. Dogs have up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, while we humans only have about 6 million. So what does this mean in practical terms? Imagine a dog's sense of smell as a superpower. It can lead them to their favorite toy hidden in the backyard, or help them sniff out a tasty treat buried under a pile of leaves. But it's not all fun and games. Dogs' olfactory prowess is also used in serious situations like search and rescue missions, detecting diseases, and even sniffing out bombs. This extraordinary sense of smell truly sets dogs apart. Ready for fact number 7? Here we go. Scene script. Can dogs see colors? Let's find out. It's a common myth that dogs see the world in black and white. However, the truth is much more colorful. Dogs' eyes contain 2 types of color receptor cells, known as cones, that allow them to see hues of blue and yellow. They can't discern between red and green though, which appear as various shades of gray to them. So, if you're thinking about buying a new toy for your furry friend, you might want to consider one that's blue or yellow. How about their night vision? It's superior to ours. Dogs have a special layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum, which acts like a mirror, reflecting light and giving them better vision in low light. So next time you gaze into your pup's eyes, remember the world for them is a mix of blues, grays, and yellows, and it's a lot brighter at night. Next, a fact that might make you rethink your dog's diet. You might be surprised to learn what dogs can and cannot eat. Dogs, like humans, have dietary restrictions. However, their restrictions are different from ours. Take chocolate, for instance. This sweet treat that we humans can't seem to get enough of is actually toxic to dogs. The substance in chocolate, called theobromine, can cause a variety of health problems in dogs, including heart problems, tremors, seizures, and in severe cases, it can even be fatal. Another common food that dogs should steer clear of is grapes and raisins. These small fruits can cause kidney failure in dogs. Even a small amount can make a dog ill. And let's not forget about onions and garlic. These flavorful ingredients that we often use in our dishes can destroy a dog's red blood cells, leading to anemia. So, the next time you're tempted to share your food with your furry friend, think twice. It's always best to stick to dog-friendly foods. Now, let's move on to fact number 5. What's the deal with dog years anyway? You've probably heard that 1 human year equals 7 dog years, but this isn't entirely accurate. The concept of dog years is actually a simplified way to understand the aging process of our furry friends. In reality, this ratio varies throughout a dog's life. Puppies mature quickly during their first couple of years, making these years equivalent to about 15 to 20 human years. As dogs age, this ratio slows down. For instance, a 10-year-old dog is more akin to a human in their mid-60s. Why is this important? Well, understanding dog years could help us provide better care for our pets. It gives us a better idea of when they might start needing more frequent vet checks, or when they might be more prone to certain health conditions. So the next time you celebrate your dog's birthday, remember, they might be older or younger than you think. Stay tuned for fact number 4. Can dogs really understand human emotions? You bet they can. Dogs aren't just our best friends, they're also empathetic creatures that can read our feelings better than we think. Scientific studies have shown that dogs are capable of recognizing human emotions through various cues, like our facial expressions, body language, and even the tone of our voice. They can pick up on whether we're happy, sad, stressed, or excited and often adjust their behavior to match or counteract our mood. Ever noticed how your pup seems to instinctively know when you're having a rough day and comes to offer a comforting nuzzle? That's not just a coincidence. That's your furry friend responding to your emotional state. So next time when you're chatting with your canine companion, remember they're not just hearing your words, they're also sensing your feelings. Dogs truly are emotionally intelligent creatures. Now it's time for the top 3 amazing facts. Have you ever noticed your dog wagging its tail to the right or left? There's a reason for that. Let's dive into our third fascinating canine fact, the language of tail wagging. It's not just a sign of happiness. Dogs have a fascinating way of communicating. Their tail is a crucial part of this. You might have noticed that your dog's tail doesn't always wag in the same direction. Well, it's not random. A wag to the right means they're happy and they're likely to approach something or someone. A wag to the left, however, signals nervousness or uncertainty. This subtle body language is a nuanced form of communication that we humans often overlook. But next time you see a dog, look at its tail. You might just be able to tell what it's feeling. So the direction of a tail wag in dogs is not just a random movement, it's a language in itself. Are you ready for the final 2 facts? Here comes fact number 2. Is it true that dogs sweat through their paws? Yes, indeed. Unlike us humans who sweat all over, dogs only sweat through their paws. It's a surprising fact, isn't it? Now let's delve a little deeper. Dogs have something called merocrine glands, which are similar to our sweat glands. These are primarily located in their paw pads. When dogs get hot or exert themselves, these glands produce sweat which helps to cool them down. But wait, there's more to this canine cooling mechanism. You've likely seen a dog panting on a hot day, haven't you? Well, it's not just because they're thirsty. Panting is another way dogs regulate their body temperature. As they pant, they evaporate moisture from their tongues, nasal passages, and the lining of their lungs, cooling themselves down in the process. So, the next time you see a dog leaving wet paw prints or panting heavily, you'll know exactly what's going on. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the most amazing fact about dogs. Can you guess how many dog breeds there are in the world? It's quite staggering, really. The World Canine Organization recognizes an impressive 340 dog breeds worldwide. Yes, you heard that right, 340 distinct breeds. Each one with their unique traits, characteristics, and personalities that make them stand out from the rest. Let's take the Saluki, for example, an ancient breed known as the royal dog of Egypt, revered for its speed and endurance. Or the Newfoundland, a gentle giant with an innate love for water and a knack for life-saving. And who could forget the Xoloitzcuintli, a hairless breed that was considered sacred by the Aztecs and Mayans. These are just a few examples that showcase the diversity in the canine world. There's a breed for every lifestyle, every family, and every individual. That concludes our countdown of the top 10 amazing facts about dogs. Remember, the most amazing fact is that every dog is unique and special in its own way. Let's recap the top 3 most amazing facts we've learned today. We discovered the hidden language of a dog's tail. That's right. Depending on the direction of the wag, our furry friends are communicating different emotions. A wag to the right signifies happiness, while a wag to the left might mean something's not quite right. Moving on, we unraveled the mystery of how dogs sweat. Unlike us humans, dogs don't sweat through their skin. Instead, they pant and release sweat through their paw pads to keep cool. And finally, we learned about the astounding diversity of dog breeds. There are over 340 recognized breeds worldwide, each with unique traits and characteristics. That's a lot of diversity in our four-legged friends. Thank you for joining us on this canine exploration. Remember, every day with a dog is a day full of discovery.